spray, water. Don't take people's privacy. Oh, simple slap on the head is not too much.
The dream of the pneumatic tube will never die. There are few quirks from Main Street, an oddity at main drive-throughs, a retribution of a smokeless and frictionless future. But the hope lives with inventions like the Hyperloop, that try to combine pneumatic tubes and maglev for high-speed transport. The thing most people don't know is how long that dream has been hot, and that they've been trying to move people for more than 150 years. Pneumatic tubes are pretty simple. Their most basic, a sealed tube allows a fan to make a vacuum. When a canister pops into place, the fan bursts to life and creates a difference in air pressure that sucks the tube to its destination. As early as the 1850s, people adapted artificial vacuums for powering the mail system, and they sent lots of packages, including cats. The New York City Underground Pneumatic Mail System launched in 1897 and carried the mail from one post office to another. The first canister had a Bible, a flag, and a copy of the Constitution. As an inside joke, the second carried an imitation peach. The third had a black cat. It survived. Operators called themselves rocketeers, and at its peak the system could send 200,000 letters an hour. It wasn't close to the first. Pneumatic mail systems were surprisingly common. They'd been running in London since the 1850s, and were in Paris, Prague, Philadelphia, and tons of other places. But as cities spread out and automobiles developed, tubes became too difficult to install, maintain, and staff. They saw more widespread adoption in department stores, offices, and yes, banks. NASA used tubes for memos. As inter-office mail, tubes were more practical, until smaller offices and email made them an extravagant entertainment. But the dream has always been before the main pneumatic railway, including New York's first subway system, 30 years before construction of today's familiar underground subway began. Opened in 1870, Alfred Eli Beach's experimental subway debuted under Broadway, modeled on experiments in England. It sold more than 400,000 short rides as just an experiment. For New Yorkers of the era, it wasn't a subway. It was an advance in civilization. Like London's Crystal Palace atmosphere in the 1860s, it promised easy, clean transport. But Beach's proof of concept closed before more stations could be built. Investors got scared. There was no pneumatic disaster, just reality. The same thing that eventually took down the mail, took down the pneumatic subway. It wasn't easy or cheap enough to be sustainable. The airless tube had too much friction.
What?
Pneumatic tubes are still around until 2011. Right. And they're still used in hospitals to transport labs quickly and safely from one tower to another. But it's a hyper spirit, the conviction that the pneumatic tube is an entire tube. It's the idea of perfect Victorian gorgeous. The tubes won't just put people in one place, but maybe into the future. Any history of pneumatic tubes is going to involve a lot of omissions and lethality. Trash disposal on Roosevelt Island, pneumatic dating, and also the pioneering pneumatic mail. Where they say, if kids and people fish, people fish bowl,
Look at Blackhawks. Look at it.
Well,